rolling with Clay Millican, one of the greatest racers in the world.
Well, you feel around, right?
All right, y'all, had to sneak out. Not really. Test and tune night here in Memphis. Wanted to come see what was happening tonight. See what's going on. See if there's any fast cars, and check that out. That's pretty cool. Got some big wheel cars out here. What up, man?
Well, you know good, buddy.
Checking out these big wheel cars. All right, y'all. Out here. Nice little Corvette. See some GoPros in there. Hey, look who's in there.
What's happening?
Hey, are we gonna have some Corvette on Corvette crime here?
I want y'all to make Eagle Knievel and the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, sir.
So
The statue.
it says he's running about a 10. Last time I drove this, I ran a 10.7.
What's up, man?
Man, not much. What's going on?
I see we got a little Corvette on Corvette going on here.
That's right.
That's old Adrian Berryhill over there.
Oh,
And he said he hopes that thing will run 11, but I see you got your laptop in there. I think he might be in trouble.
I'm hoping he is. Hope he is.
What's this thing gonna run?
10-1,
Woo!
running about 100.
Adrian, you in trouble.
Am I? Well, you see his tire.
Stock LS1 bottom end still.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No.
Supercharger, methanol injection, and cam.
Heck yeah. It looks,
So-
sounds good, looks good.
Well, we'll see how it does.
All right.
Okay.
On methanol, 10-1s.
10-1, yeah, I can't run that quick. Hey, I guarantee you this car will be that fast if it has some tires. It's got methanol. It's got a centrifugal blower on it. Put down 626, and we're real conservative.
Right,
with that,
right.
so.
How much money we got bet on this?
I think Adrian's got his hands full here, y'all. I'm the one videoing. What we got going here?
Big block Chevy and little block box.
No time on there.
Small tire.
Heck yeah. What up, brother? What up, y'all? That over here sounds good too. Got 9 seconds left right on the tag there. Thing sounds healthy. That was not good. That sounded expensive. Uh-huh.
He said he's going to do a rematch with you behind the wheel.
I don't know if I know how to drive one of these things.
Oh, man, you can do that. Thought I saw you
Everybody
hanging with
doing
Kyle
good?
and the Boosie boys.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
What'd you run?
10-1 something.
What you said you was going to do. Can't beat that. That's for sure. Thing runs good. It does. If I can get that thing on there enough.
Too bright.
That thing's fast, buddy. Golly.
I don't want to go because I'll break it. I was like, let's make a couple shakedown hits, you know. He's like, oh, we'll go wide open.
Well, it bogged. I come out at 3,500 and it bogged again. I'm tired of that, so I come out at 400 and it broke.
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you 3750. He said no.
I think that's the end of the line on that company.
Oh. I tell you what, though, it sounds awesome.
Well, it should. It's got everything and the kitchen sink.
Right.
It's crazy.
I'm a bet though that it torque tube.
Yeah.
I bet you that's what it did.
Couple of things. It's not too terribly complicated, but you do have to go through a series of, you know, when you turn it off, everything kind of zeroes out. So turn this until it goes to track mode.
Yep.
Right there. Doesn't really matter that we got 20 PSI in here because they're run flat. Gently laying into the throttle. Gently laying into the throttle. If you punch it, it's just gonna spin. It's just immediately, it'll just roast it. Got no chance. So that's generally what I've found is just to kind of roll into it full throttle. That's generally what I've found is just to kind of roll into it full throttle. With this stuff, you're more than welcome.
Nope.
Sport 2.
I'm actually going to let you just get it all set.
Okay.
That makes it simple.
Sure does.
Because I have never.
I've messed up before getting up there, and you know you get a little frantic. and
Right.
Something different, but
No babysitters in
no
race mode.
babysitters. None. That's it.
Cool. Can y'all believe he's going to let me drive this nice car?
Sonny's gonna let you drive it.
Sonny's
I
going to let me
said,
drive.
you know, if there's anybody out there in the world we'd let drive this thing, I reckon it'd be you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to let you handle all the technical difficulties, just like my crew chief does.
Yep.
Just wind me up, point me in the right direction.
That's right.
I'll go from there.
That's it. So, and like I said, if you break traction,
Yep.
you know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
So, chances are you probably will.
I'm especially not a hero when I'm in something like this. I can tell you that.
I know it ain't.
I can't believe Sonny's going to let me drive this thing.
I know it ain't a Hemi, but daggum, that's a good looking car.
These things are so cool.
It's like a spaceship.
It is.
It's like a spaceship.
It is. It really is.
It's a 2019 Corvette Grand Sport. So the Grand Sport has the same width, same tire size and all that as the Z06, but it came with the 6.2 LT1, so it does not have the supercharger that the Z06 has, but I added this A&A V3. So centrifugals are a little bit, centrifugal superchargers, a little bit more streetable, and funny enough, the car that Clay's running has the exact same blower. It's got a V3 from A&A as well. So the major difference here is he's got a drag radial on the back, and we do not. But we bought this car wrecked in the front end, so it was a salvage title. It was hit straight in the middle, and as we got to building it, hopping it up, trying to figure out what to do, I discovered this bumper, which is a replica of the ZR1 front bumper. Now, unfortunately, none of the OEM coolers or heat exchangers or any of that works, but I was able to fabricate cooler here for the engine oil. These cars do not have any kind of air to oil coolers. It's all not good. These cars are really bad about overheating, so I added this one for the engine oil. It's an air to oil cooler, and I added the exact same heat exchanger for the transmission. So the transmission lines run up around here, down here, through the rocker panel, back up over to here, and then there's another cooler back here under the bumper. See it there. But they still, these autos still overheat if you don't have enough cooling. So it stays cool. I haven't seen this thing get over about 180 degrees on the transmission fluid. I'm excited to see what he does.
What's the gate tonight?
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. First run in a new Corvette.
Better send off.
Oh yeah, Clay got a much better run than I did. So, better launch. He, you know, I wish I'd have known that groove was there when I ran, but I didn't. Kind of hard to see when you're down in the car. You can't really see where the prep is, and there was a good bit of prep left outside of the groove, which kind of a toss-up. Go see what he ran. I'm excited. He definitely ran faster than I did. Good job, Clay. Really makes my heart happy to see this place thriving. People out here on a Friday night, testing their high rods, seeing what they can do. I love this place.
So you got all this on your camera?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I told everybody that I didn't listen very well about rolling onto the throttle.
You stomped on it, didn't you?
Not like a full-on top fuel stomp, but
Yeah.
I definitely got after it.
Yeah.
Let her ride out a little bit, and but I told your camera, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell my camera,
Okay.
that the main thing I was worried about was could I beat your time?
Yeah.
I did.
Of course you did. As soon as you left, I said, well, there goes my time.
And of course I don't have my, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this thing
11:49.
runs. Yes.
11:49. So
This thing runs.
we are in the staging lanes. I'm gonna go try again.
Absolutely.
And I tell you what, this time I was trying to get you in that prep. There's some prep left out there.
Yeah.
Now it's a little, to me it's a,
I gotta have a high five on that, bro.
yes sir.
That was cool.
You beat me by, what is that, a 1/10 of a second?
Something like that.
I'm not good enough at math.
I tell you, you can beat that easy. This thing's fast.
Yeah.
It's all about, like you say, rolling it off the starting line.
That's it.
And
It's a challenge, isn't
I
it?
thought that I rolled, but you gotta really, you gotta baby it.
Yep.
And it is nowhere near done at the quarter mile.
No, it's
just-
still trucking.
It's just
So the gearing in these cars could use some help, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
for quarter mile racing.
Right.
Yes.
So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna jump back in here and go get it for a second try.
So the other thing, I can't hide nothing because it's all on that camera while I was hooping and hollering.
Yeah.
So I wanted to beat Adrian's time, but I said really what I wanted to do was beat your reaction time.
Oh, I'm sure you did that.
I did do that.
Guys, I need to buy myself a tree and practice.
Well, that's the first time I've left off of a full tree, and I can't tell you when.
Because you're on a pro tree.
Pro tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. that's
And
cool.
man, the other Corvette rolls.
Oh yeah. C5. That really makes me want to get after possum.
That thing rolls.
All it is, it's the same head unit supercharger that's
Yeah.
on this one. What else he say? He's got a 390 gear. I think that's what he said. That's a tall gear.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that tire.
Dude,
ain't
thank
playing.
you for letting me do this.
Thank you for coming. I walked
that's
up to
cool.
the guys at the start line, so that's the slowest he's ever running anything. I bet. And the guy goes, nope, no it ain't either.
No, it ain't.
So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go run it again, see if I can't beat Clay's personal best. So, I gotta dig mine out of the glove compartment there. I was digging around for the keys.
I have it on my camera, because I got it. Man, I wish I can't think of his name. I'm sorry. When you watch this, I apologize. Your car's really fast. I know that, and I hate that the red Corvette broke too.
Paul.
I apologize.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
You are. Get in here and make it last.
All right.
Dude.
Here we go.
So Adrian spent about 30 seconds now putting the seat back because there is a little bit of height difference between us. Oh, get up there.
I always did want to be a professional motocross rider, but I couldn't because I was too tall. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it.
I like it. I think it was too. So Mr. Sonny, he got on to me, he said, I told you to roll on the throttle. He did the same thing I did.
It'll just burn the tires off.
It will
That
absolutely.
means that Daddy's gonna have to spend some more money on tires.
That thing's fast though.
Yeah.
Because from about the time I got it hooked up and got back with it, that thing pulls the rest of the way. And she ain't nowhere near done at the quarter mile. It's still rolling.
No, it's fun to drive. And no more trouble.
All right.
No more trouble.
What do you guys think I ran?
Snail pace, I'm sure.
I'll put it to you this way. My Trailblazer is about 1.5 seconds faster.
I don't get
So I got instructions how to roll on the throttle. My teacher looked very similar.
Do as I say, not as I do. It blew them off.
Yes,
and
it
I
did.
rolled back out. Second gear, I feel like was all right. It would not get itself out of third gear. It's got an 8-speed in it, so it shifts a lot. And it just got hung in third gear and wouldn't shift out. Let off, and punched it again, still in third gear. Let off, punched it again. It finally shifted to fourth. And I thought I may have accidentally hit the paddle, and that's why it hung. I don't know. I don't think I did, but
All I can tell you is I come out here for Test and Tune night just to hang out. And Mr. Sonny and Adrian were awesome enough to let me make a pass in that beautiful car. Thank you. That was
great to see it run that well.
that was cool.
yeah, get somebody who knows what they're doing. Although I gotta remind you, last time I was out here, I ran a 10.7 in it. So I'm gonna hang my hat on that.
And you should, but you must have did a better job rolling on the throttle.
And I can't lie either. The prep was a whole lot better that night. So we got here kind of at the tail end of Test and Tune. So this was a very last minute. Hey, let's go run.
Exactly.
It was fun.
It
Glad
is
we were able to
fun.
do it.
Maybe I'll go dial in. Maybe I'll go dial in 14 seconds tomorrow and run the 14-second bracket class.
All I know is that thing gets with the program after you get it hooked up, because it's got a lot of power and no sidewall. And you know, you can go tell the world you beat the 6-time world champion.
Hey, that's right. I'm getting ready to get an autograph right now.
Does that mean
Look at you.
does that mean he takes your Wally home? How does this work?
Exactly.
Tell us your name.
It's Trevor Hawkins.
Trevor Hawkins.
Yes, sir.
And it is a car? What is it?
It's a 1969 Plymouth Valiant.
269 Plymouth Valiant.
It's a little A-body.
Yes, sir.
All right, hey, I'm learning. I don't know.
I'm trying.
From a hole in the ground.
Adrian and his dad, they know the Corvettes. I'm teaching them about the Mopar thing.
Yeah.
A little fabricated 9-inch in here.
Yeah. Me and a buddy of mine, Jeff Mink, built that.
That's cool. Man, this thing's nice.
Used to race it every Sunday at George Ray's drag strip.
Oh man, yeah.
I know you know that place.
Absolutely.
So I drove it to high school, a little bit in college. I started realizing how special it was and hard to find, so I quit driving it as much, but I drove it every day in high school. And then decided that I've always wanted to put a Hemi in it. And the late model Hemi fits a lot better than the old ones, you know, second gen. So we did that.
And they're cheaper than the original 426s.
Yeah, not necessarily a whole lot cheaper, but you know, when you kind of start doing this kind of stuff too,
right.
It ain't nowhere near as high as the second gen.
That is very cool, freaking high school.
I know. What intake is that?
Is that
Victor Jr.? What do they call him?
Or is that a Mopar Performance intake? What kind of intake is that?
It's Aero Racing. It's a Canadian NASCAR intake.
Oh, okay.
So they run the Gen 3 Hemi stuff in the Canadian NASCAR circuit. Prefix is the company that makes them. Wow. But they're hard to come by. But it's a pretty sweet single plane deal.
That is cool.
I just realized I forgot to take the air filter off when I was racing.
Man, that looks good.
Yeah, hood clearance issues. So this is like.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, that might choke her down a little bit.
Are you running Terminator on it?
It's the Dominator.
Dominator?
I was
Even
actually
better.
Kevin Gass. Do you know Kevin Gass? You may know him.
I know the name.
They hooked me up when he was still at Holly. I was one of the first folks that got the Gen 3 Hemi harness.
Yeah.
And at the time, you had to run the Dominator. So.
Right.
'Cause I've had this stuff for 6 years now.
The Dominator's a lot better than the Terminator.
Right. I've got all the inputs
control-wise.
and outputs.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. Of course, now I got the Pro Dash on mine with the Terminator, so I did some inputs and outputs, but I'm still not using any of them. So that right there is slick.
That is cool.
It's got about 2,000 miles on it. So
Yeah.
no problems other than
do anything to it, putting it together?
Yeah, it's got custom pistons, billet. It was set up for a big shot of nitrous, so it's got a billet mains, custom can profile from Iski can.
The Hemi stuff.
Did you do some stuff with Arrington? I see you got Arrington fuel rails on there.
Early on, they were one of the originally. When I first started this deal, they were one of the only folks that had Gen 3 Hemi stuff. So
Gotcha.
I didn't necessarily deal with them directly.
Right.
There's kind of some trick stuff, like some special like black nitride coated rocker arms.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of that trick stuff along the way there. But
This thing is cool.
it's been a good one.
If you got any tips and tricks for us along the way, they would be greatly appreciated. We're gonna
That's
have to
for sure.
Dive off in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did it all by myself, and his dad, John's dad, Marty Coster, helped me a lot, and we just kind of filled our way through it over the years.
We'll be running the.
All right, y'all. So we were so excited that we saw a late model Hemi in a 69 Dart last night, belonged to a guy named Trevor from Jonesboro, Arkansas, that we 100% forgot to do an outro. So we're doing that now, and we are right back again right at the racetrack. The sun's out. Thank goodness, it was raining earlier. And I don't know what we're going to get into in that thing, but you're going to get to go along for the ride. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Go check out Adrian Berryhill's channel as well. Y'all keep liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. I even like the bad comments I get. Now they're starting to make me smile because I know you're watching and paying attention. Especially the comments that are bad, that are like, I know come from further in the video.
Yep.
That means you're watching,
That's
so
right.
thank you. But I really appreciate the good comments much more.
Absolutely.
Go check out Adrian's channel. Keep watching my channel. See ya.
See y'all.